300 men versus an entire army. That's the topic of today's episode. Stay tuned till the end to find out how God helped these 300 men defeat an entire army. It all started when the Israelites were living in the land of Canaan. They lived among other nations who didn't believe in the one true God. And because of this, God was very angry with the Israelites for being weak and discouraged. He allowed their enemies, the Midianites, to attack them. For 7 years, the Midianites oppressed the Israelites. They ruined their crops and their homes. They even took some of the women and children into slavery. The Israelites were desperate. They needed help, but they didn't know where to turn. Then one day, God spoke to a man named Gideon. He told Gideon that it was time to rescue the Israelites from the Midianites, but Gideon was afraid. He said, "I'm not strong enough or brave enough. I'm just an ordinary guy." But God told him, "Don't be afraid. I will help you." And that's when Gideon and 300 of his brave warriors attacked the Midianites. This is what made Gideon's army special. Each warrior brought his own weapon. Some had swords, some had spears, and some had bows and arrows. And right before the battle, Gideon divided the men into 3 groups. Each group would attack at a different time, so the Midianites wouldn't know what to do. And it worked. The Midianites were totally confused. They couldn't believe that the Israelites were actually winning. But there was one problem. As soon as the first group of Israelite warriors attacked, the Midianites started to run away. They didn't want to fight anymore. This made Gideon sad. He wanted to destroy the Midianites, but they were running away. So he did something really brave. He led the second group of warriors and chased after them. They ran for a long time until they came to a river. The river was wide and deep, and the warriors couldn't cross it. So Gideon did something amazing. He took off his robe and tied it over his arm like a bandage. Then he went into the water and carried one of the wounded Midianite warriors across the river. When he reached the other side, he put the warrior back on his horse, and the battle continued. After a while, only one Midianite warrior was left. He was hurt and scared, and he begged Gideon for mercy. But Gideon didn't show him any mercy. He killed him, and that's how Gideon and his 300 warriors defeated the Midianites. After the battle, Gideon was a hero. Everyone in the land of Canaan knew his name. And that's why the story of Gideon and his 300 brave warriors has been passed down for generations. It reminds us that no matter how big our problems seem, God will always help those who believe in him. If you want to hear more stories like this one, stay tuned. Until next time, remember, God is good all the time. And if you believe in him, he will never, ever leave you.